everyone. This is Rachel and Melvin coming to you this morning as we embark upon this new 21-day Meatless challenge. We want to share with you a little bit about our journey, what we have gone through, and what we are currently doing about our health. We'll be the first to say that this is a challenge. Meatless is a challenge, especially if you have been programmed to eat meat most of your life. You have carved out cravings for meat. You trained your palate to eat certain foods, certain tastes. So embarking upon this challenge, we know that it requires a lot of support, and we're here to give you the support. Melvin has been my rock on this journey because of his commitment. When he's committed, I watch him. He gets up every day. He goes and does what he needs to do in terms of fitness. Now, he may not eat like I eat, but he's committed. I mean, we were laughing the other day about when I told him, I said, babe, come on, you're going to do meatless with us? What'd you say? Nope. Nope. But I had to remind him that you've done meatless quite a bit because my husband here loves a bowl of cornflakes, okay? He can eat cornflakes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and he's satisfied. So that's certainly a meatless meal. Now, today we just wanted to share with you a little bit. We struggled with our weight for quite some time. Yeah. Tell them a little bit about why you decided to do this, babe. Like where you started out with your weight. What did you originally weigh before you started doing this?
Well, I think I was at 220. And you would ask me to go walking, and my knees was hurting. I was like, I can't do this. And so, right before I went on the cruise, I was supposed to have that surgery on my knee.
Right.
And they couldn't do the surgery, and I was like, okay, well, what am I doing? So I started exercising, and I cut back on some of the things that I was eating. I was doing a lot of pork, a lot of beef. I said, okay, I'm gonna do fish and chicken. I'm gonna cut back on some of the sweets. Because I'm an M&M man.
M&M?
Chocolate cupcake eater.
Yeah.
And
What
I
about
was
the
eating
sodas?
them. I think me and her mom, we was competing on who could drink the most soda.
Yeah.
And I was probably doing probably a 6-pack of soda a day.
Wow. Quite a bit. A lot of sugar in there.
I've had several back surgery, and a person that have back surgery, soda's not good for you. And I'll tell anybody that. Soda's not good for you. And so I cut back on the sodas. I haven't had a soda in almost a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year. So I don't do the sodas anymore. And just by laying off the sodas, I think I lost like 10 pounds just laying off the sodas.
Wow.
And the M&Ms. Now I still do. No, I haven't did M&Ms.
Yeah, but you have a treat. What's your favorite treat?
Oh, the Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Grahams. He's even got me eating them.
Teddy Grahams.
How much you weigh now, babe?
I'm at 173.
And
173, 174.
he's kept it off for quite some time. Normally he would.
I would do it around January.
Yeah.
I'll start a month before my birthday. I said, okay, I'm gonna get down to 180 by February. And so I started in January, the 1st of January, and I always get down to like 180, 185, and I don't go no lower than that. Well, this time I got all the way down to 175. I'm like, I've never got down to 175, so I kept it off. It's been how long now?
Wow. You started when I started, so that was after the rodeo, end of February of this year.
So I've kept it down
About 6, 7 months now.
7 months.
Yeah.
So I've cut out the sodas. I don't do the M&Ms. Oh, I can do the M&Ms. Now I have a cupcake every now and then.
Every now and then.
And my chocolate milk, she don't know about the chocolate milk.
No, I sure
'Cause when I
don't.
go fishing, I'll stop and get me some chocolate milk.
Okay, well, tell them a little bit about you committing to do. The one thing I know about Melvin, if he commits to doing something, he's gonna stick with it. So this is Meatless.
It's a mindset thing, you know. My saying is a meal is not complete without meat. But I guess when you make up in your mind to do something, I mean, you know, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can say I'm not gonna do something and I can pretty much stick with it. Or I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna stick with it.
Right.
This meatless challenge, I think I can handle it.
Yeah, because we were talking about, I think the one challenge we were thinking that, well, I've done it for some time now. So if you haven't done it, the challenge is what to eat in the place of the meat. How do you do it if you've been programmed to eat meat? And even some people have been concerned about, well, like Melvin had a question about, how am I going to get the protein in him? And I gave him the same scenario that I heard this doctor say about the animals. The
Right.
ape, the gorilla, the horse, the rhinoceros, the elephant. All of them are vegetable eaters. They don't eat meat, and so look at how strong they are. Look at the muscles they have. So I was sharing that with him, and I said, well, so they're foods that we can eat that gives us the protein that we need. So that'll be on another video. We'll talk about that. So we really wanted to encourage you to stick with it, commit to it, take it one meal at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time. And before long, you'll see a difference not only in your eating habits, you'll see a completely difference in your health overall. In the first 3 days, it's gonna be a little struggle, but you can do it. Get past that 3 days, and then, hey, it's gonna be like clockwork. You'll be looking at different things that you wanna eat. I would suggest, like I was telling him, to prepare ahead of time. Think about some things you want to eat. You know the kind of taste that you want. So you get the seasonings, you get the herbs that you would put on your food so that it give you the same taste. And I know for most people, it's wanting to still feel full. We'll come back and we'll talk to you a little bit about that as well, how to eat to make you
And
full.
I would say, guys, don't say you can't do it.
Yeah.
Because you can do whatever you put your mind to do. And it's a mindset. If you say you can do it, you can do it. If you say you can't do it, then you're not gonna do it. I mean, that's the bottom line. You can lose weight if you want to lose weight. And I'll tell anybody that they can do it.
So it's about, like you said,
I-
commitment.
I was not able to walk with my wife. We used to walk, 5-6 miles a day.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where, I could go to the gym and I could get on the AMT because it wasn't a lot of pressure on my knees. But now, since I've laid off some of the pork, the beef, the sweets, I'm able to walk on the treadmill, the up climb.
Yeah.
I think it's the highest it goes to 15, and I can do a whole hour on the treadmill with no problem.
My husband said something. The meats that we eat, y'all, you want to look at inflammation, and it comes from that. A lot of times, the meats that we eat creates inflammation in our bodies. And when my husband talked about his knees, the joints, that's the areas that are affected by inflammation. So if you're having problems with your knees, you're feeling sluggish, A lot of times it's the toxins in your body, so you got to get rid of them. When you start this meatless challenge, you're going to find out that after it starts to come out of your body, wow, you're going to feel totally different. And might I suggest a supplement? If you have a problem right now with elimination, maybe your bowels don't move as frequently as they should, I would suggest getting some Mag 7, or there is another one for women, and I'll come back and I'll show it to you at the bottom of this video. I will post it so that you can go out and get a supplement to help eliminate. It's going to be important for you to get those toxins. If you've been eating meat, you want to get that out of your system. Go ahead, and when you start eating the fruits and the vegetables and some complex carbs, you'll see you'll start eliminating. And I will admonish you to drink water.
I was gonna say the same thing. You know, people say, "Oh, I don't like water." I'm like, okay. If you don't like water, really? You better find some kind of water that you like.
Right.
Because the water is very important. Because you can go to the gym, and if you're not sweating, you know, everybody don't sweat the same. Now, I can go to the gym and I sweat like crazy. But you look at the fat that you're burning, you have to have something to get that fat out of your system, and it has to be water. You can't be drinking soda to talk about getting the fat out of your system. You're putting more in.
Right.
So what's getting the fat out? It's water.
Right. Something
pure that's gonna flush your system.
That's it. I love it. I love it. And like I said, get a support system. Melvin and I are here to support you through this journey because we're doing the same thing. And we want you to ask questions, share your comments with us on the video right here. Share your comments below. We really appreciate it. We'll come back to you throughout this 21-day journey. We'll be sharing some recipes. He does a lot of the cooking. So
and I would say some of that. Husband and wives. I mean, you're not, even couples, guys, encourage your ladies to go and exercise with them. Support them. Yeah. I mean, it's important. You know, I have to sometimes push my wife out of the bed because she don't want to get up.
That's true.
And I'm like, and I get upset sometimes. I'm like, okay, I'm waking you up to go to the gym and you're not going. I'm gonna stop waking you up. But I do it anyway.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, sometimes she don't get up.
That's true. And it is great to have a support system. And let's just say you don't have it at home or around you. Find friends that want to do this with you. That's why, for Melvin and I, it's so important to have a support system that's pushing and encouraging us to do it. And we try our best to do it for each other. I know that before, you know, he was eating the way he was eating, and so he started seeing me eat certain things, and then he began to increase his, the choices that he had in terms of what to eat. And so now he's eating things that he didn't eat before. We cook differently. And so you'll see some of that as we go along. Thank you all so much. We don't want to take a lot of your time, but we do want to encourage you today to go out, get started with this journey. Remember, meatless just simply means committing to not doing it. One meal at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time. And before long, you'll see a difference, a major difference in your health. From Melvin and I, we appreciate you all and want you to know we're right there with you. We're supporting you. We're pushing you. And as we say, you can do it too.